Spanish authorities say at least 4 people have died after the country's most intense storm in 50 years. Transport ground to a halt and rivers burst their banks. Mark Lobel reports.
Swept away. 2 people died after Storm Filomena struck this road near Malaga in southern Spain. Another 2 people froze to death in Spain's capital and the eastern city of Calatayud.
We're amidst the worst snowstorm that has hit much of the country since records began. In some places like Madrid, we've seen the biggest snowfall in recent decades. This is an absolutely exceptional situation that has exceeded even the most pessimistic forecasts.
Around 20,000 kilometres of road were affected. 1,500 people trapped in cars needed rescuing. With the police, civil guard and the military's emergency unit all in action. Passengers were snowed in at Spain's main airport.
We had to sleep here. They didn't give us food or drinks, but with nowhere to sleep, we had to lie on the luggage belt and desks.
Before this, some parts of Spain's northeastern Aragon region hadn't seen any snow for years.
I think it hasn't snowed in Zaragoza since 2005.
It's the same story in central Spain too.
Never. Toledo's so snowy. Never.
And they're not the only species taking it all in. There's curiosity from these creatures too. Revelers in Madrid say this has been like a dream come true. Snow enveloping iconic buildings and landscapes, including museums, parliament and the main thoroughfare, the Gran Via. For now, a ski slope.
It's magic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say there's a lot of people in the street despite the pandemic, and this situation is such fun.
The heaviest snowfall since the 70s has also made access to hospitals harder, but ministers insist it will not delay the arrival of new coronavirus vaccine supplies. But there's concern that this record amount of snow could lead to both icy conditions as well as more flooding in the days ahead. Mark Lobel, BBC News.
4 people have died as Spain experiences its most intense storm for 50 years. We were showing you the snow yesterday, but there has been more widespread disruption to transport and rivers have burst their banks. There's concern that record levels of snowfall could lead to more flooding in the days ahead. Extraordinary pictures, as I say, we were showing you yesterday, and people in Spain, some of them sort of delighted with the novelty of snow, but clearly when you see levels like that, it's causing all kinds of problems for people all around the country. More on that a little bit later on.